Milwaukee obviously presents a lot of challenges in terms of their length and their size and their athleticism. Talk about the challenges that presented to you guys early on and how you thought you guys handled it as the game went on.
They came out and they started in a zone, and they've only zoned less than 10% of the year, and they decided they were going to become a 100% zone team against us today. And on a one-day turnaround, it presented what we presented to our team as opportunity versus challenge. And so we covered their zone, thinking that they may throw the zone at us. To the extent that they did today, they haven't done this year, but obviously she saw something in our team that was what brought her to that decision, and it ended up being a good decision. I think that when the early butterflies left our team, that we started to play a little bit more free. But once again, we're kind of a story of the shooting woes that we put ourselves in certain quarters. You know, last game it was the second quarter. Today it was the first quarter that we put ourselves in a tough position.
Coach, the team looked like they played with a lot of heart. You know, the defense was really good. What are your thoughts on like the defense as a whole and how they performed today?
I think we're getting there. I think that the effort is there. The execution isn't where we have had it in years past. I think that, like you said, the heart and the effort's there. But against good teams like Milwaukee and Green Bay and the IUPUIs in our conferences and the Youngstowns, the second that you have one breakdown against a team like that, they teach you a lesson. They put you in a position that you don't get to stop as much as a lesser team would. And we're learning that day by day, and we're growing by those opportunities and lessons that they're giving us.
You cut it down to as low as 7 points at that point in the third. Does that just kind of go to what you say is getting it down to 7, but just sustaining that and keeping that going and learning to get the next shot rather than instead of just maybe cooling off a little bit and then letting them build that lead back up?
We're a youthful group, and it's teaching them that at this level that teams will change what they do, and we have to be ready to respond to that change from them and understand that the game has a lot of ebbs and flows. We talk to them a lot of times. The scouting report, as much effort that goes into it, is sometimes the first 5 minutes of a game only. And at that point in time, it's just adjusting to what they do. That team, scouting them out, they usually ball screen about every single possession, or up to 70% of the possessions, 80% depending on what they do. And when they started facing our ball screen defense, they quit pretty quickly. And it was a testament to our defense. But after that, we have to be willing to adjust to their next actions. And we had a big emphasis on not getting burnt with as many threes as we gave up to Green Bay. We did better in that number, but we've got a lot of room to grow.
It was a good game today for Esther. She's had a pretty good season thus far. Can you speak on how much she's meant to the team in this young season?
Esther's been a rock for us, and she's someone that the best thing that she brings is her consistency, and that's something that you can depend on her, and she does a great job of being that leader for us through her actions. We have some leaders that bring their voice, which is a great form of leadership, and another great form of leadership is those players that through thick and thin, through the moments that you can expect and count on them. And her stat line today doesn't show it because she was better than the numbers that she had. She created so many shot opportunities with her ability to create through the gaps, her steady head. I thought she got fouled a little bit more than what they called, but in that situation, she always remained in a steady perspective of the game and never seemed to let it frustrate her.